In this video, you're gonna learn the 5 best kettlebell drills that you can do in high school by yourself so you can get stronger and dominate on the field and not be weak. If you don't know who I am, my name's Coach Bougie, and I transitioned from a middle infielder to a catcher in college, and I make these videos because I wish that I had them when I transitioned. Now, this video in particular is for high school and younger kids because a lot of them are asking me, hey, how do I get stronger in the off season or in the season? A kettlebell is a great way to get stronger without needing too much weight or putting too much stress on your body. Okay, so these are my 5 favorite kettlebell exercises. First, it's just gonna be kettlebell swings. So all we wanna do here is make sure that when we come back, we kind of let this weight go a little bit past our legs, and then we just want to snap our hips forward. And so don't think about using your shoulders at all, only use your hips. And you should be able to snap it pretty high. Now, one thing that you'll see is see how the kettlebell gets flat, right? See how it gets flat? If I'm not using my hips and I just use my shoulders, see how the kettlebell stays down? We really want to snap our hips forward as we go so that thing gets up to be that flat position. Now, I love to do 3 sets of 25 for these. That seems to be a really good amount. My second favorite exercise is a kettlebell row. Okay, rows are great because it builds up our back, which, as you can imagine, is really important for throwing and hitting. So if your left foot's forward, take your left hand, stick it on your knee, bend over, and we want to have a flat back as we do this. Now, if you're still a little bit weaker and younger, don't go heavy, go light, and just get this form. You want to feel the elbow drive back. Now, if you're in high school or even in college, you'll see some guys that can put up some serious weight on this, which is really impressive. So we're down here, we want to release it, bring it up and down. And so we can kind of go a little bit faster, but again, we want to control it and we want to make sure, see this right here, this is not good. We want to drive our elbow back. So we don't want to shrug with our shoulders or go like that. We want to drive our elbow back to the sky. Pick a weight where you can do about 15 reps. And if you can't do 15 quality reps where we're driving that elbow back, then go lower on the weight. My third favorite exercise is a side dip. So a side dip is great because it's working on this oblique. And as you can imagine, obliques are very important as we swing, as we throw. This was a great one that we did in college quite often. So as we do it, think about keeping your hips stable and releasing your ribs from this side and then pinching it back in. So don't tip your hips, keep your hips stable. You're gonna open from the side and pinch it back down. You can do about 10 of these on each side, and we'll switch, do the same thing. Now, if you haven't done this before, you'll probably wake up and be pretty tired or pretty sore in the morning. Number 4 is a suitcase carry. Now, a suitcase carry is simply just holding it on one arm and walking forward. The biggest mistakes we'll make is we'll lean towards the side that has the weight, or we'll lean towards the side that doesn't have the weight. Make sure that we're staying nice and steady, and again, we should feel that core stabilizing, especially on this other side. In college, we did 3 sets by 40 yards. So one arm for 40 yards and then the other arm for 40 yards. And exercise number 5 is an offset squat and a lunge. So I'm gonna put the kettlebell up like this. My arm is gonna be out to the side. My hand is here, kettlebell's on my arm, and I'm gonna squat down and then lunge, lunge. So little squat, lunge, lunge. So again, if you're young, don't go too heavy right here, but this can be a really good one. The offset is gonna really make you use your core. And the lunge, same thing, will make you use your core. So there you have it. Those are my 5 favorite kettlebell exercises for baseball players that you can do by yourself. So keep working hard. I'm rooting for you.